Today I wanted to do something different for this video as we celebrate the end of 2022. This year I uploaded 226 videos to the channel. Honestly, it was an amazing experience that turned into a discovery of new musical artists and songs that I had never heard before. In this video, I will give you my top 10 favorites that made such an impression on me that I go back and listen to all the time. All right, let's get the countdown started. Number 10, How to Eat Life by Eve. I only really discovered Eve in the last month, and I am absolutely blown away by his use of rhythm and stylistic delivery of all his vocal lines. What can I say? I'm definitely a fan already, and honestly can't get over how smooth the design of the harmonies are in this song. It's important to give credit to the arrangement and creativity of all those split guitar parts that have a way of weaving charismatically between your ears. The chorus on this song is so catchy, and the bass line really brings that rhythm section together. My favorite part of the song is the halftime breakdown before the second chorus. The vibe is so low-key and musically travels through a great chord progression, avoiding the expected drop. It develops further into another halftime feel. Great writing and great delivery. Number 9, BFG Division by Mick Gordon. Mick Gordon is a musical chaos mathematician, musician, mastermind. Say that 3 times fast. BFG Division has an intro build that is so powerful you can't help but shadowbox imaginary aliens when the beat drops and that iconic guitar line hits. The amount of fuzzy keyboard synth lines mixed with a constant triplet groove brings me back to this piece daily to practice snare drum patterns. The song is chonky, but has some great use of low dynamics in the middle, pulling the tension away before it crescendos back, hitting you in the face with some time feel changes. Playing along to this track is a fun way to practice symmetric modulations on your instruments while appreciating the compositional genius of Mick Gordon. Number 8, the Hunter x Hunter opening sung by Masatoshi Ono. I first heard this opening in one of my multi-anime videos, which was also my first experience of Masatoshi Ono. I was completely sold as I heard his powerful vibrato ring out. The intro of this song has such a memorable synth part mixed in with that eagle screech guitar and timpani. Once he sang, it was a done deal for me. I can literally hear that intro melody and chord progression with the string fills in my head no matter where I am, any time of day. The rest of the song is designed perfectly as an opener. The catchy verse and chorus put you in a good mood and set you up to watch an episode. The biggest takeaway for me is how commanding his voice is. Number 7, Domestic Girlfriend opening, Minami. My first experience hearing this song was in one of my multi-anime opening videos. It was the last song in the mix, my ears were tired, but Minami took me completely by surprise. Her power, energy, and expression of emotions in her voice had me captivated from start to end. The soft intro and piano lick into that vocal bend got my attention in her singing. There was no question of the extreme passion in her delivery throughout the entire song. Underneath the vocals, the instrumental side of the piece has some really great drumming, guitar, and bass playing as well. Number 6, Thriller by Dirty Loops and Corey Wong. 2 of my favorite bands coming together to bring us the dirtiest, stankiest, funkiest shuffle that Thriller has ever gotten to date. Well, that is of course just my opinion. The talent level player to player in both groups is simply out of this world. Henrik lays down a bass line that will make you feel emotions that you didn't know you had, while Aaron's backbeat on the drums will get your square uncle on the dance floor. Corey Wong adds a flavor of guitar lines that is just so tasty, while his side of the band brings a brass section that just plays the meanest licks, cleaner than Carolina Crown's horn line. Jonah's vocals add his unique sound, and he also puts in some great harmonies. We can't forget the double bell euphonium solo and the fact that both groups recorded their parts of the video separately. Amazing, simply amazing. Number 5, Playing God by Polyphia. I had not heard of Polyphia before doing a first-time reaction to Playing God. The opening 30 seconds of this piece hit me with so much musicianship from everyone in the band, I instantly knew it was the real deal. I was clearly behind on knowing who Tim Henson was, but it's the musical compatibility of the quartet that makes this band so special to me. A mix of jazz, flamenco, rock, clean tone, chop-filled, difficult guitar lines, and trap-like drum beats was such a unique mixture to me. While all the string players provide so much melodic and harmonic prowess, the true glue in this group is drummer Clay Aishleman. Clay brings a drumline background to the drum set and provides a great balance of space, trap beats, and very aggressive drum fills. Number 4, Pisces by Ginger. This band rocks so hard. This was my first time hearing Ginger and obviously vocalist Tatiana. This song was given to me by the person who talked me into starting a reaction channel, and it was immediately clear to ask why they recommended it as soon as she dropped into her other voice. That was very cool, but the reason I keep coming back to this piece is the rhythm section players and the flow of the song. The time signature changes mixed with the guitar tone and arpeggio use were the hook for me. The smoothness of the bass lines got me more invested, but the ultimate attraction was Vlad's drumming. His support to the song and use of percussion ideas to me is perfect. There is so much harmonic support in his drumming to the melodic lines of the guitar and vocals. vocals. Also, the cymbal work that he does in this song is out of this world. The climax and ending of this piece pull me into my emotions every single time I hear it. The bends and turns and the clean tone vocals of the ending section are just chilling. Amazing song. Number 3, Kickback by Kenshi Yonezu. The intro slap bass lick was enough to get me involved in this song. The tune instantly hit with a fuzzy tone, but the piece has nuances of funk and rock mixed together. In reality, the entire song is a fusion of much more than just those genres, but it seems silly to even try to classify it. The syncopated drum groove pulled me in and the voice kept me there. Between verse and chorus, there is a hefty amount of guitar and organ fills that left no time for my attention to wander. Then suddenly, this wall of chromatic sound built into a B section that featured a completely different tempo and dramatic orchestral fanfare. No doubt represents what lives inside of Genji's chest, and then suddenly a cluster chord that reminded me of the opening to the Beatles' Hard Day's Night. This song finished as strongly as it started. I can't stop listening to it. I love it. Number 2, Domination by Bandmade. This song was the second upload on my channel, but I recorded it on the first night I did any reactions. I had no clue what I was in for, and the Made look initially took my attention, then the music hit. Their full ensemble sound was amazing, but it was the extreme musicianship level from player to player that made me fall in love with this group. The opening lick, vocal call-in, and bass runs had me. As the song continued, I realized how powerful the vocals were, but then got distracted by the hook on the chorus. Suddenly, there were these intensely amazing guitar solos, epic drum set playing, and an outstanding bass feature. I had never seen a band with so much personality and interaction with each other perform on stage while playing such demanding, high-quality music. I listened to this song daily, and it was the reason I went to see them live. Bandmade is easily my favorite Japanese rock band. And coming in at number 1 is the Attack on Titan Suite by Hiroyuki Sawano. This is easily my favorite set of works that I've reacted to on this channel. Nothing has impacted my musical appreciation and admiration more than what Sawano has created with this suite. It should be noted that this was the first piece of anime music that I reacted to on my YouTube channel. It was actually my chiropractor's idea to do the selection, as it was the first of 3 AOT pieces she wrote down and suggested for me. I'm definitely glad that happened, and honestly, I think that was probably the best chiropractor session ever. When I reacted to this, the first hit with the vocalist gave me chills. I knew immediately from that haunting melody and arrangement of supporting instruments that Attack on Titan and Sawano must be something very special. The huge differences in sound and composition displayed in the 18 minutes of the AOT suite are almost indescribable. As the pieces shifted in arrangement and the different vocalists came out and unlocked different emotions, I just knew that this music was unique and represented the highest forms of passion. It was not until I started watching the anime that I understood how well Sawano had written pain and suffering into music. I will never stop listening to this. Well, there you go. That's my top 10. I hope you liked it. If yours is different, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and Happy New Year.